There's another one right there. There's ostriches all around the van. Look at them. Wow. Beautiful sunset coming in too, guys. Look at this. This is a nice wild camping spot for sure. The main road, which is the gravel road you saw us come in on, is about 200 meters over there behind the ostriches. So we just kind of pop up over this hill, and there's this big flat spot where you can park. We found it on iOverlander, and it's turning out really nice. There he goes, he's running. One of them's running. Look at him go. All right, guys. I think Curt's gonna put the drone up and see what he can see. I can tell you one thing. He's gonna see ostriches.
Good morning, everyone. We had a beautiful wild camp spot last night, and we parked amongst this blonde grass blowing in the wind at the base of these beautiful mountains, and we had an amazing treat. The ostriches came by and had the van surrounded, and with the sun going down, the sunset, in this setting, it was absolutely stunning. And we are sort of out here in the middle of nowhere, and we watched the sun go down last night, and we watched the sun come up this morning. But we started yesterday in Walvis Bay, and we left our good friends Susie and Kim, and well, we had to drive through the desert, and it was kind of a tale of the beauty and the beast. And I sort of already explained a little bit of the beauty, but the beast is these roads, after about 100 kilometers, turn to washboards. And we can't really complain too much about them, but they do really shake and rattle everything in the van. They kind of terrify the kiddies. So our best method is to really slow down on these types of roads so we don't make good time. I know, like, some best practices on roads like this, or let your air tires pressure way down low and go really fast to go over some of those. But we just find that it just rips the van up and makes a lot of noise. And so our best method is just to slow down and go slow. And so that's what we did. And fortunately, we came through this little pass. I'll put the name of the pass here on the screen. But it was absolutely stunning, and there were some unique rock formations coming through there. It looked like the ground had just been molten and pushed up, and it, with the shadows and the greenery and the colors, it was just really stunning. And we kind of wrapped around and winded up and through this little pass. But we are in the desert, and there are some really cool colors and rock formations. For those of you who've been to the United States, maybe think some areas in Utah, Arizona, the likes of that. But it is really stunning through here in a unique environment. And we have about 150 kilometers more to our destination today, which is Susafly. So that is one of the most iconic places here in Namibia. It's probably one of the most Instagram spots for sure. We love the animals, but we're going to see this beautiful desert scene, so let's go.
We are about maybe about an hour into our slow drive south on, I think it's called the C14, which is a main road here in Namibia that connects Walvis Bay to, is it Salsaflay or Sousaflay?
I believe it's Sousaflay.
We'll find out for sure when we get there. But I'm being a little sarcastic with the main road thing, even though this is one of the only ways to get through here. Curt has already told you it is a gravel, bumpy, slow-going road. But that doesn't mean it is not very, very pretty. The first thing we did is we went through a pass called the Gob Pass. I believe it's G-U-A-B Pass. And when we saw it on the map, I don't know about you guys, but when I see that we're going to drive through a pass, I kind of feel like we're going through a mountain pass, right, Curt? This was more like a canyon pass. It was flat with holes all around us instead of mountains all around us. And it was a really pretty drive through there. It got curvy, and the landscape was just really something. And then just down the road from that, a little bit farther south, we came up on the Tropic of Capricorn, which is like an imaginary line around the Earth. And I believe it is where, in the southern hemisphere, it is the southernmost place where the sunlight would be directly overhead. From here south, the sun never gets overhead, so it's just going to get colder and colder, right?
Yeah, and this morning it was 45 degrees Fahrenheit, so it was a bit chilly and windy. And the snow said the further south we go,
the colder it's going to get.
Yes.
But I believe it's December 21st when the sun would be directly overhead at this point on the Earth at the Tropic of Capricorn, and that goes with the southern hemisphere's summer solstice. And then the sister to that would be, what is it up north? The Tropic of Cancer?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so the same thing happens somewhere really far up north. But it's just kind of a cool stopping point. We were able to leave our sticker. They've got places for everybody to put stickers, take a few pictures, and now we are cruising right along at the really fast speed of, how fast are we going?
We're going about 25 kilometers an hour.
15 miles an hour.
The road comes and goes, so yeah. We're able to get up to maybe 25 or 30.
Yeah, but we'll get there. We don't have a long drive planned today because, to be honest, this Chatterbox Road is hard on us, it's hard on the van, and it's hard on the kiddies. So even if we go slow, after a little while it starts to mentally wear on you. So we will be stopping, we believe, at a town up here in the middle of nowhere called Solitaire.
And hopefully they have fuel. Because...
Yeah, we need fuel. We need fuel. So they have to have fuel, as a matter of fact, right, Curt?
Yeah, otherwise we're kind of
in bad
out
shape.
here.
So anyway, that's the update. We're just driving south on the C14 in Namibia. Maybe that's not them out there. Maybe that's trees. It's a group of orcs.
Yeah, it's something.
Let's let him jump without being nervous so he doesn't get hung in the fence. Can he jump it?
Gotta stand up, gotta clear your eyes, gotta walk on to the other side, let a new sun feel your mind, bring the braid to life. There's a wild world waiting on you, full of wonder, rage and fire. See it all laid out before you. Come alive, come alive, come alive, come alive.
guys hear me say it a lot. It's better to be lucky than good. And we're coming down these washboard roads we've been belly aching about for a while now. And we came into the greater guy. And so this right here, he passed no more than 5 minutes ago. And it is smooth as silk. Now, I don't know how long it's gonna last, but believe me, this is a real pleasure and puts a huge smile on my face.
This energy is a mystery made of wonder. You never know when it's gonna make your heart go boom, 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 boom. Oh, I feel it. It's a thrill that's buzzing in my fingertips. I feel it. I feel it. Chasing the unknown.
Guys, the day is definitely taking a huge turn, and to be honest with you, this is just another devastating blow. And I'm not going to beat around, but what happened is we stopped in Solitaire to get fuel. We told you we needed fuel, and we were really kind of walking on sunshine. And as we pulled out of the fuel station, I noticed some oil drips under where the van was. Well, I didn't know if it was our van, so we pulled over to the parking place, and this place is supposed to have like world famous apple pie, and they had some cinnamon rolls that just came out of the oven. So we had some apple pie and cinnamon rolls and some coffee to take a break to decide whether we were going to go on today and brave these rough roads. And anyway, while I was sitting there, I was waiting to go check the van. And as I crawled underneath the van, I could see oil just dripping out from underneath the van. And so as some of you guys know, if you've been watching, I guess it's been about a week now or so, give or take, that we had a ton of work done on the van. Almost $4,000 worth of work done on the van, and a lot of it had to do with the turbo, and we definitely had some oil leaks coming out of that. This looks like it's coming from the engine itself in a different place. I can't be for sure, but I did have a mechanic look at it while we were there. He was more of a tire guy and a general mechanic, but his basic diagnosis is, yeah, they're gonna have to pull your engine. There's a seal between the engine there, and it's leaking there. And I don't even know what the heck could have caused that, or why, or what, or how. In my mind, firstly, I thought maybe it was related to all the work that we have done. Now I don't know. But I ended up putting in a liter of oil, and so it's a fairly decent leak. I bought 6 liters of oil so we can keep it topped up. And to be honest with you, our state of mind is just, right now we're racing. This is most likely going to be another piece of major work on the van that we have to do, especially if they have to pull the engine. I can't even imagine. He said it was probably something that you'd leave the mechanic for a week to do, which in my experience, it's probably at least 2 or 3 days, if not a week. And we're running out of time in Namibia. We maybe only have like a couple weeks time left here. So if we were to go back to Windhoek immediately, it's the weekend, so we're 3 days before we could even get it into the shop there. And also it's a long drive back to Windhoek. And our other option is to take it down to Cape Town. That's sort of our next big destination. Spoiler alert, after Namibia. My gosh, we just can't keep taking these financial hits like this. I think there's just a lot of things that's got our heads spinning. Yeah, but listen, this is what we're gonna do. We have to go down by Sosavale, or however you pronounce it, and we have to go that way. We have to go south anyway. We're not gonna go all the way back to Windhoek. I don't think we have time, especially if it were to take a repair that long, a week to repair it. We just wouldn't have time to get out of the country.
And parts come from Cape Town anyway.
Parts come from Cape Town if they don't have parts. And so we're gonna try to just enjoy Sosavale. We're gonna kind of ease our way along, and we're gonna have to start moving south faster than we planned. We're gonna have to start, we're gonna have to skip some big things that we wanted to do. There's a canyon here called Fish Canyon, the second largest canyon in the world, only second to Grand Canyon. And so obviously we're gonna have to drive right past that. So it's just a crushing blow on so many levels, especially given all the mechanical issues we've had. It kind of feels like we're sort of cursed all of a sudden, and we inch along and try to shake it off, and yeah, we'll show you anything interesting. If not, we'll see you at Sosavale. Alright, so we got our camp spot, which is right over there. We got to go up here 200 meters and pay our park fee. It's not included in the campsite. There's a restaurant and stuff over there.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So let's go pay. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps us a lot. And if you want to see more of our videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you know when new videos come out. We'll see you guys in a few days from somewhere out here in the world. Cheers.